Alright, now is question one. A marginal benefit refer to the additional satisfaction or value gained from consuming one more unit of a good or service. So imagine you download a apps on a new smartphone. Your first app is a messaging app that lets you simply contact friends. The first app is valuable since it meets your communication need. So this is considered a marginal benefit. The second software you download is a fun social media app. Your certification of value from having that second app is the marginal advantage. It may not be as important as the chat app, but it enhances your experience. Marginal cost is the additional cost incurred by producing one or more unit of a good or service. If you own a small pizza shop, you might provide delivery. First, pizza delivery costs include ingredients, delivery person, the wages, and the vehicle fee. Let's examine the marginal cost. You may make and deliver another pizza order. The marginal cost is the extra pizza production and delivery costs. The delivery costs more ingredients, salaries for the deliver worker, and vehicle wear and tear. Third, opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative forgone when a decision is made. Imagine you have to choose between studying for an exam or going to a movie with friends. If you choose to study, the opportunity cost is the enjoyment and time you could have had at the movie. Is the value of the next best alternative forgone when a decision is made? Okay. This is the question one answer. Now is question two. So I would like to discuss the scientific methods and its use in analyzing policy interventions with a particular emphasis on the issue of additional financing for Singapore universities. In the scientific method, we begin with observation. Here, we see a need for increasing funding in universities, which might be used to improve the facilities, professor, and resource. The next stage is to create a hypothesis. We might assume that increasing financing will improve the education quality, research output, and overall academic achievement. This is our project outcome based on the observed requirement. Moving on to experiment and data collection, we execute the higher funding policy and closely monitor the result. We collect data on a variety of factors, including the student achievement, facility qualifications, and research output. After data collection, the next step is analysis. If the findings support our hypothesis, it shows that greater financing have a good influence. However, if the result different, we may need to evaluate evaluate the intervention of or examine other factors. The final stage is to communicate the finding. Transparency is critical here. Sharing outcomes with policymakers, stakeholders, and the public enables informed decision making. It's encouraged decisions regarding the success of the intervention and whether changes are required based on the evidence obtained. In conclusion, the scientific methods provide a systematic methodology to assessing the legitimacy of policy initiatives, allowing for a structured evaluation of the impact of greater financing on institutions, institutions and eventually society. Yeah, this is the end of question two answer. Now I will start my question three answer. Marketing volatility is a major issue for our company. Let's examine the complex relationship between price and demand for goods and service. Price elasticity is crucial when considering uh, how price increase affect demand. Price elasticity evaluates how much price affects quantity demanded. Price increases usually reduce demand. good or service flexibility determines the magnitude of this reduction. Let's examine the replacement price. Consumers prefer cheaper alternative when substitution price increase. This may reduce the demand for the more expensive commodity. So if coffee price arise, some consumer may switch to tea or water. The demand curve shift to the right due to the consumer behavior, showing less demand for the more expensive commodity. And complements like peanut butter and jelly are distinct. If peanut butter price rise, people may buy less jelly due to the higher cost. The jelly demand curve may move left in this instance. Navigating market volatility requires understanding these factors. Price changes affect both individual item and the it, interrelated relationship between substitutes and complement. So which can affect the demand patterns. So in conclusion, when our company face market volatility, analyzing price change on demand, especially for alternative and complements, is crucial for making educated decision and adjusting to dynamic market conditions. I would like to discuss the scientific method and use it in political evaluation, specifically higher university funding in Singapore. The scientific approach began with observation. In universities, more financing is needed for improved facilities, professor, and result. So, so the scientific approach begin with observation. In universities, more financing is needed for improved facilities, professor, and result. Make a hypothesis next. We will expect the higher finding to improve the education, research, and academic performance. Based on the necessity, this is our expectation. So, final step, sharing the finding. Transparency is essential. Sharing outcome with policymakers, stakeholders, and the public informed decision is encourage debates regarding the intervention efficiency and whether evidence-based change are needed. The scientific method allow for a rigorous evaluation of policy actions, including the effect of greater financing on university and society. Yeah, this is end of my interview. Thank you.